Before we begin this video, I recommend that you visit google.com and search for dinardata.com. This website is a great resource for the latest updates on Dinar Guru news, all conveniently located on one page. For more information, I encourage you to visit the site.
The average American is struggling to make ends meet. Nearly 4 in 10 Americans now struggle to pay their usual bills. Here's the number one reason why. Market Watch picks. Housing prices are sky high. Food prices have gone up and even gas is going higher and higher and higher. Fuel prices are soaring. The Wall Street Journal. The high cost of putting food on the table is not going down anytime soon. Report says, Desert News. All these indicators you hear about are pointing toward a recession and a hard landing. 10 red flags warn of a looming recession. The Messenger Business article. Here's why Americans can't stop living paycheck to paycheck. Quote, as of June, 61% of adults are living paycheck to paycheck, with little to no money left over. Almost 3/4, 72%, of Americans say they aren't financially secure. And more than a quarter said they will likely never be financially secure, according to a survey by Bankrate. Now, banking changes forever. Discover how to double your purchasing power without changing a thing you already do in this 3-minute video. And if you are not a dinarguru.com alert list yet, now is a great time to do it. It's free as always and only takes a sec. If you invested in the dinar and spend time on the site, you don't want to miss something very important because you're not on the list. As I was looking through all my old dinar-related documents, I came across one from 2012 which listed all the things that needed to take place for the RV to happen. Interestingly, it is only within the last few weeks, days that everything that was listed has finally been completed. I also found an old document from 2011 which was a Q&A with someone at Treasury who was one of the original planners of the RV. It was the reason I became a true believer back in the day. This is real people. It's time. I saw some very impressive math in the early 2010s. Maybe 2012 from an exceptional Iraqi source. They were pointing to a rate between $12.70-ish, $14.70-ish for the dinar based on the math for that day and time. A lot has changed since then. With values and inflation. So I could defiantly see that now. But I am preparing myself for lower. But hoping for higher. Since Vietnam and Iraq are trading partners. I feel if Iraq rate is high, then the Vietnam rate will also be high. Do you think the VN will be close in value to the dinar? Not close to the same value, no. The Middle East has incredible power through their resources. If I was to see the Vietnamese currency go up in value, I would see their exchange rate going up to 5 cents to 10 cents. You may say, what? That's it? If you have some of their money, that's a major windfall. They could take it up more. Vietnam is slowly growing up. They're getting some feathers on those wings, but I don't think they'll ever leave the nest of China. Iraqi Prime Minister Mohammed Shia al-Sudani said on Friday that some political forces had relations with countries in the region before the change in 2003. This came during the dialogue session he held at the American Council on Foreign Relations, on the sidelines of his visit to New York, according to a statement received by Shafaq news agency. Al-Sudani added, "We went through a painful experience in confronting terrorism, starting with al-Qaeda and ending with ISIS, but after the victory over ISIS, we lived a new beginning in Iraq." Noting that, the battle against ISIS united Iraqis of all sects and components, which made us move beyond the sectarian, nationalist, and ethnic discourse that impact on stability.